Hey, welcome to Leadbetter Kids TV. My name's Coach Gavin, and I know we face uncertain times and some challenges over the next few weeks, but you know what? Let's use this time productively and take the opportunity to continue learning about this great game. So over the next few days and weeks, we're going to learn about putting, chipping, pitching and hitting. We're going to play some games, give you some great drills and some ideas on what you can do in the backyard and how to get your mum and dad to play a little bit of golf as well. So parents, if you're listening, we are recruiting at Leadbetter Kids. We're looking for parent coaches around the world. So go and visit university.leadbetter.com and you'll find some great insights in there on how you can be that great parent coach. So go and grab your clubs, come and join us for Leadbetter Kids Backyard Golf. Welcome to part 4 of our chipping series for Leadbetter Kids Backyard Golf. Got a tennis racket in my hand, but we are, I assure you, playing a bit of golf. That being said, multi-sports is a key component of what we want the kids to go through, experiencing different motions, different movements that the body has to make, and really having a kind of a holistic approach to athletic development. So that's really key. We're going to play a couple of warm-up games first, so you want to put that down. You notice we've got some really cool umbrellas out here, courtesy of our friends at the ADHD Foundation. So I would just advise you, if you've got any umbrellas in the house, go and get them, or you know, a container or a tub or you know, bucket, whatever it is. But it's going to make for a great couple of games that we're going to play. So we're first of all going to start off with a bit of throwing, and what we've got to do is to throw the balls into each of the different umbrellas, and this really helps with hand-eye coordination, gauging how hard to throw it, your kind of depth perception. So a great way of developing this skill. And we've got 3 different types of ball that we want to use. So we're going to throw it to begin with, and then we're going to pick up the tennis racket. So if you want to stand in that hoop, Ethan, right, there we go. And you're going to throw it in the first umbrella. That was a fail. You've got to go run quick. So make sure that you know, run and pick up the ball once you've had a turn, because that then just, you know, gets the blood flowing. Yeah, I've done my turn, as they'll see in just a minute. There we go. Oh no! So one of the key little things with this is you just got to put a bit of trajectory, put a bit of height on it so the ball lands softly. Of course, he could be here for hours. Does a bounce count? No, bounce doesn't count. But there we go, perfect. But you can make up the rules before you play. Yeah, if you want to do it with a bounce, that's fine. If not, then that's fine too. So now he's got the blue. We're going to go into the green. Oh dear. Yeah, not working so well there. Right. So let's assume that that he's completed that with the tennis ball. We're going to go on now to the soft sponge-like golf ball. Off you go. Just try and get it into the blue umbrella.
I'll throw it how I like.
Throw it however you like. Yeah, doesn't matter. Wow. Go on. Could be here for ages, but great game to play. And of course, I've got 2 hoops out here. So I've got 1 hoop here, 1 hoop there. You can choose how far away you want to be. You know, he's 18. He should be fairly skilled at this. So I'm hoping that he gets it. It's self-fulfilling. He's laughing. Look at that, perfect. How long do you think this is going to take? We've got 6 to do. We're gonna, when we finish this, we're gonna put him on film and see how long it takes. Right, well done. Let's assume he's done all 6, and now we're gonna move to the golf ball, and the golf ball should be a little bit simpler. So let's just go into the red over there. No, trajectory, buddy, trajectory. Yeah, it's got to float in the air. No. Come on, hustle, quick. Fast you can. Right, let's leave that. So, what we've spoken about so far is, we've spoken about the Y shape, you know, with your arms and the shaft of the club. We've spoken about the tick-tock swing and then kind of holding that for maybe 3 seconds at the end so you've got good balance. And we've also spoken about the length of the swing, so swinging back from 7 o'clock through to 5 o'clock or 8 o'clock through to 4 o'clock. Really depending on how far you want to hit it is how far back you're going to swing it. But today I just want to talk about where we're aiming and where we're pointing. So, you know, I've got my old railroad back out here. Remember this from the putting games that we played, and we've got a little hoop out in front of us. And really quite simply is that the poles are pointing towards the target, which is where we want to aim, and we want to get the feet parallel to that. So if I use this pole and put that down here, then we can see that the body is now parallel to where you want the ball to go. And just to talk very quickly about aiming, let go of the club for me. We just take the leading edge of the club here, like this, that bit there, and we put that at 90 degrees to the railroad. Okay, and that's how we know that the club is pointing in the right direction. Okay, so this is a really short shot, okay, and it's right in front of us, so we're just going to use maybe a 6:30 to 5:30 swing, just a little tick-tock. Yeah, Y shape. Okay, not quite. Okay, and again, learn from it, learn from your mistake. And very close-ish, right? So that's a great way to kind of implement what we want you to do. And as you move into the game now, let me just get rid of this. We have to chip a ball into each of the umbrellas. So it's a little easier than you think. You might not be too upset about that. But the whole point of these poles is that you move the poles around depending on where you want to aim. So Ethan, you move the poles around for me. And the tee is placed in the middle between the poles. There you go. All right, so again, making sure you stick to the technique. What length of swing do you want to use?
6:30 to 5.
You want to do 6:30 to 5:30? Okay, let's try that. Okay, too far. Try again. Of course, you can play this game any number of ways. You can get points for different colours. You can play around the world, which means you've got to get one in each before you move around to the next one. And it, you know, can be kind of a race. But you were struggling to get one in at the moment. Okay, we could be here for some time, couldn't we? But just making sure that you're sticking to the process, right? So you've got a couple of things to remember, and you can ultimately then play this without the poles. It's entirely up to you. You're going to get one in?
Hopefully.
Right, let's go. Or not. And again. Hey, nice work. Right, okay. So that's it's a pretty simple game. Send me your videos, send me your pictures. I'd love to see you guys playing. Do that on Facebook, Instagram at Leadbetter Kids Golf. But for now, thanks for joining us on Backyard Golf. We'll hope to see you next time.